Forget about the concussions. The constant repeated hits to the head are showing just as much damage as the concussion itself. In fact, I could even say when a kid, when I'm working with, gets a concussion, that's almost in some ways better because it brings awareness to it. He gets to return to play, he's out a couple of weeks, he's more attentive to his training, and we pick him up for there. It's the repeated hits that we don't know what's happening that are causing a lot of the damage that you're reading about. And here's just a couple of studies using soccer players, okay? This one, Albert Einstein College of Medicine in New York. If you look on their website, they have a leading researcher there who's looking at soccer in particular as a sport. And what he's noticing is that if you headed the ball more than 1,100 times in a 12-month period, your cognitive ability dropped, and nobody received a concussion. So we're talking about sports where there's incidental contact. Now think of those sports. Soccer obviously comes to mind. If you have kids who do judo, martial arts, taekwondo, whatever it is, that comes to mind. You take a sport like volleyball, if you're falling on the ground in basketball, the head moving around. Those are all subconcussive hits, okay? Robert Cantu, a couple years back, pointed out that the synchronized swimming team of the US all sustained concussions in practice getting hit in the head with a foot, okay? They're in there, they're in all sports. You can't just look at the sport and deem it dangerous. You gotta look at the sport and say, where are the potential risks and am I preparing these kids for it? And the only way you're going to be able to truly prepare them is to have them get a strong neck. You guys need to be really good at developing that body part like you can develop every other body part. And that starts with having a progression of exercises. Okay? How many people have teaching progressions for squats, cleans, deadlifts? Yeah? How many people teach the power clean? Yeah, we teach power cleans. Does that progression end with a broomstick? Where do we try to get them to ultimately? Progressive exercise, right? Does the squat progression stop with a body weight squat? Where do we try to get them to? Loaded barbell squat. So why does the neck exercises stop with bands and manual resistance? They can't. Okay? It can't. If you truly want to develop a strong neck, you got to talk to your facilities and you need to have the tools for these kids to get strong.